Hey there. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great Friday and you've had an awesome week so far. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kathleen Borsch, and I'm the owner and the maker of the products that you find at knotsofgrace.com. And on Fridays, I like to come and visit you here on YouTube and Facebook and share with you some of the items in our shop and or some other fun things, kind of depends on the week. But this week, like last week, I am going to share some gift giving items. And last week, the gifts were all for Thanksgiving, for if you are going to someone's home and you want to give a hostess a gift. Obviously, you can use them for all sorts of other things, but that was the theme of last week was Thanksgiving hostess gifts. The theme this week is wedding gifts. So gifts for the bride and groom. And I will show you all of them. And then once I am done, I will put the link. Actually, I'm going to do this instead in the beginning. I'm going to put the link in the comments so that if you want to go peruse while we are showing all the products, you can go do that. So one of the, if you watched our Monday motivation, our hug inspiration this week, the theme was making peace with your past. And so I actually thought, even though it was talking about, making peace with your past, the Isaiah verse, the Lord says, forget what happened before, do not think about the past. Look at the new thing I'm going to do. And sometimes, like when I first read that, the first thing that came to my mind was like stuff, and obviously my background, if that I wish to forget and kind of move forward, and God, says just forget it. Let's move forward. Well, you know what? That's kind of the way, marriage is. You had a single life before, and now you're moving forward as a married couple. So with that, I wanted to share some gifts that you could bundle together, some gifts for him, some gifts for her, some gifts for the couple that you could bundle together and have a nice little, so many different steps along the way to get to the actual wedding and marriage. All right, so let me take a drink. And then let's jump in. So the first thing that I want to show you, oh goodness, and I forgot to bring our bouquets. Oh no, I'm sorry. If you hop in, make sure you say hello, and I will do my best to say hello back if I see you while I'm looking at different things. So the first thing I wanted to show was the Bouquet Rosaries. It's this one. This is how they are displayed when you see us at a show. So this is one. This is another one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Definitely will pray for her. Thank you for letting me know. And this one here as well. So there's 3 different rosaries for the bouquet. And the way these work, like I said, I forgot. I forgot to bring my sample bouquets up, sorry. So we're gonna have to make do with my little plant here. So you have a single decade rosary with the gold crucifix and the miraculous medal. And then the beads are all this light blue, this one specifically, they're light blue, like, and when I was designing this, I was imagining Mary's gown, the one that we see most often. Hey, Kelly, happy Friday. The one that we see most often. Thank you for joining. And so that's how this one was inspired. It was inspired by weddings. We have a glass pearl bead, and then we have our light blue glass beads here. And so imagine, if you will, that this plant go with me here, is your bouquet, and you have your everything down here. And so what you would do is you would attach it with ribbon, or you can use the pins that you get from your florist, and you can pin them through the links here and attach it to your bouquet. And so that way you have your something blue and you have Christ with you as well. Even though he's with you in the church as you're getting married, you have him right here at your hands with this. And then this carries on through the rest of your life as a young married woman. Thank you very much, Julius. I'm so glad you're here. And so you have this throughout your life, and then you also they have two different other options. So this is a dark blue if you like the darker blue option, and then this is actually a gemstone. So this is a blue gemstone. These others are glass beads. All are hardy and beautiful, and great to pray with. And it's a single decade, like most everything that I make. So that way you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your, in the sleeve of your purse, and you have it with you all the time. So this is the gift for the bride. So that way she uses it on the wedding day, and then she also uses it for the rest of her life. So what about the groom, right? So the groom, I have a couple of different options. If he wants to carry something on the day of the wedding, we have a couple of our pocket rosaries. We have what I call our Simply Effortless knotted pocket rosary, and this one is in navy blue. And it's just a very simple, kind of rugged because it's made with knots. And every knot is hand tied by my father-in-law or my daughter or myself. And so every single one is unique, but they're all, spaced almost evenly. Every once in a while, there's some that are spaced a little closer together, but you can tell that that was made by a human. And so there's this one, the Simply Effortless pocket rosary, and these are great because if he wants to carry it with him in his suit pocket, it I always say crumples up, but it's not really crumpling, but it's very bendable and easy to put in your pocket. And then there's also this pocket rosary, and then this pocket rosary could also go um, on a door in their bedroom or somewhere once they get married. So these are two different options for the groom. And there's so many others, but these are just two that I wanted to show. So these are two options for the groom. And then I thought, well, okay, so that's a great gift, but sometimes, they're small. If you're like me and you give a wedding gift, you kind of want to give something, a little hearty. And if you're not just giving cash, because if that's what the bride and the groom want. So the next thing you could do is, where else? So you have your pocket rosary that goes with you all over the place, but where else are you going to be a lot, especially when you're a young married person? Compactable, that's a great word, Kel. A young married person. Most likely, both of you are going to be working in today's day and age. And so you will be in your car commuting to and from work. So why not have his and her rearview mirror rosaries as well? So these are two options. This one, given that she is a bride, you could get her this white, very sparkly rearview mirror rosary. And the majority of our rearview mirror rosaries have a St. Christopher medal, either like this or like this on it. But there are many different options. So this is the one that I was thinking for the bride. And then for the groom, I was thinking maybe this one here, because it's kind of rugged and it's the copper tone, the rustic look. Or you could go with this one here. They're both kind of European looking crosses. They both just look a little bit different. And the other thing that's different between them is just this clasp up top, and this is our signature down at the bottom clasp. And so that's the only difference between these two. But this could be, one of these could be for him. And then for her. So we have those. And then the last thing is they're starting their new home. Oh my gosh. You want them to have a beautiful place, a place that, in their home that they have a blessing, and that they feel protected and that they invite Christ into their days every day. I know. Isn't that copper beautiful, Cal? I love that too. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. This cross actually comes in a silver and a gold that I am getting ready to list here shortly, but it's not ready just yet. So, blessings for the home. Couple of options. If you were on Instagram or Facebook today, you saw that I posted this natural cotton door rosary, and these are just so adorable and just so fresh looking, and great for newlyweds, and adding them, and they can add them anywhere in their homes, not only their doors, but they could even include it on their plants, somewhere different in their home. So these are definitely an option for their door. um, but the other one that I was thinking about was this Saint Benedict cross, the crucifix, and that he would, the inside with they could say a prayer to, ask for Saint Benedict's intercession to keep them protected from evil and protect their home and just protect them as a young married couple. And then also on the inside of this, if you get one of these at one of the shows, it has the blessing for their home. And so you would get one of those. So this one has beads, wooden beads, and then it also has paracord. So it's kind of that neutral, light, um, I guess a little trendy too. I never think of myself as trendy. Um, Crucifix and door rosary, and so this would go on their door to bless their home. So that's what I have. Let me show you, just kind of do like a quick overview of what I had here. So we have for the bride, we have her, bouquet rosary plus her rear view mirror rosary. And then as a couple, oops, as a couple, the door rosary. So this would be a gift, just, and you would put this all together for both, but you have the bride, the groom, or the bride's gifts, and then you have the groom's gifts, or the groom's gifts here. And so bride's gifts, groom's gifts, and then together gift, one of these, or any of the door rosaries that you find in our shop, obviously. So go check out the I put the link pop link down in the comments, and please send prayers. Yes, good for the new older married couples too. You're right. I'm not forgetting about them, but my mind just went, since I got married when I was 22, my mind went back to, that age, and getting married when you're very young. So, anyway, um, please send prayers to all who have watched and are watching in the future. Just say a prayer for everyone who's here. And I don't think I've mentioned yet. We will be at the Marian Conference, Eucharist Conference. Let me say that again. We're going to be at the Marian Eucharist Conference on October 28th and 29th. It's in Greenville, South Carolina. If you are there attending the conference, there are going to be just a few of us with products there to help you celebrate the Eucharist. And so please visit us there, and at least say hi. If not, and see some of these things live and in person. And if you haven't signed up for our VIP club, I really would love for you to be there. The more the merrier. Every couple of weeks I send out a VIP email, a newsletter with what's going on in the group, what's going on behind the scenes, what's doing well, what's not doing well, what's coming forward, and you get as a VIP a 12% discount year round. And so, and that's only for VIPs. You get a special code that you get to use year round. So whenever you need something, you're able to buy it full price or at a discount. And all you have to do, you can go use the link pop link that's in the comments, or you just go to knotsofgracevip.com. You're going to see my face, so you know you're in the right place. And then it's super easy. You add in your name and your email address, and boom, you're done. And you'll get an email from me, and you can start using your discount right away and enjoy what comes forward. So, and if you think someone needs to see some of these products, like they have a wedding coming up and they're trying to figure out what kind of gifts to send, um, send them this video. I would love for you to share this video. Get the word out. Let them know about Knots of Grace products and how they can add grace into their lives. All right. So until Monday, because I'm going to have a hug video on Monday, but until next Friday, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And for those of you who are in Atlanta, there's a couple of different festivals. One is the Elegant Elf, and then there's the Johns Creek Art Festival. Go enjoy the weekend and enjoy all the artists. All right, take care.